Hello, so we're back in King's Bounty. We did a lot of great things and we actually have a little more leadership to play with, level 13, but sadly, because of because of my quest choices until this point, I actually got a lot of points into the finesse instead of order or anarchy or power even. So that means basically my character is almost useless right now because the class I'm playing doesn't have any significant bonuses to anything, and I'm not playing a mage to have finesse, so I didn't need this one, and this one is basically for, I don't know, it's just the way the game is designed and I'm kind of tired of fighting against it. So let's get some warfare. Let's get some warfare and let's go. At least that will improve, or damage a little bit. That should be about 10%, yeah, exactly. So as you can see, this is a weak enemy. Disciples? I never saw the disciples, so they are level 3 units. And they have stone skin. Well, we only got the royal mages, so we never got the disciples, but because of the way the game is balanced, they actually have 168 HP, which seems kind of a lot for what they're supposed to be. Fight. Look at the fire hand golem. So let me see, the enemy is over there. Okay, let's start the combat. And let's have everyone wait. Just look at how nice the background is. I mean, this is really one of the things I like about the game currently. The lake, the bridge, yeah, but to be honest, the arena is very badly designed and yeah, that kind of takes away from the game. Bolts away. Sure, that works. I just want to wait until they come over here. Well, I pressed the wrong button. Here, have it back. They don't expect you to fire back at them. Okay, let's actually finish a stack. That was pretty underwhelming, so what do they have? Yeah, we'll have to see next time. Fire again near the archers, let them see the fireworks. But that was no firework. Okay, so we destroyed 2 units, we have only 2 or 3 left. I mean, they are very well hidden over there, the disciples. Okay, cannot use skills. No, they can't charge me. Well, I think I forgot to use my spell, but that doesn't really matter because we'll only slow down the game. Let's slowly walk the knights to the mages. Looks like crossbowmen are pretty good at killing the mages. Let's wait for their attack actually. I want to preserve my money. That means no more losing units for nothing. Well, I cannot attack because they are too close to us, and the clay people are not there, the clay golems. Well, I guess we are having a bit of a luck this time. They died to burning. So that means we cannot get attacked this turn. Okay, so these two ranged units are actually very strong. Even though this was a weak fight, we did okay. I guess this is how the game should have been played initially, but you get access to them much later in the game. Okay, are we moving in the right direction? Yes, we are. Okay, let's go for treasure hunt very fast. Cast iron cauldron. Oh, before I forget, let's save before before we do anything else. Yeah, not going to lie, I'm a little bit bored of all of the searching around for some junk items. Oh, a barrel. Well, I saw it and I have to get to it. Who is the developer that spent so much time into hiding that barrel and actually showing us where it is at the same time? Okay, looks like I can go over there through here. Maybe, or no. Wow. I forgot you get stuck in the sticks. So if that happens, you just have to call your horse and move a little bit. Oh. Okay. Come on. Okay, can we not look at that thing anymore? I guess you can walk near the water. Why so sneaky for a cowbell? Anyway, let's get going. Also, I'm a collector. I want to take every item that is in the game world for science, you know. Warrior gloves. That's actually an item I can probably use. But I probably will not use because it's too weak. Doesn't matter. Now these look like some very evil ruins. Or probably this is the location of the second Scry Trial. I guess it's the kind of like in those dark spots of the game you can access them. You have to do them in one order. I'll probably have more videos for them once I figure how to do them. Maybe.
Who did this? Whose handiwork is this?
Does it matter? Okay, it's an outbreak. The temperatures drop drastically and their faces turn blue. General weakness and stiffness. Magic warming ointment. Well, it's interesting, but at the same time it's meh. The fig brute kicked my new hedge in with his filthy boots. Hedge? Oh, a shrubbery. He smashed all of Francois' pots.
I don't like this.
You don't like the smell? I guess it could smell like trolls. But you never said anything about the troll bothering you while it was in your army. While leaving, they poisoned us. The Albion. Oh, so the Albion Highlanders made the village and they poisoned them so they would leave.
Could this be the blight itself?
I don't know, you better smell it or actually stick out your tongue to taste it. What is this mechanic supposed to be? It's like a little bell. So he was coughing his guts out, people's council. Yeah, someone is trying to poison us. Doty died. Their snout turned blue. Doty? Is that a pig? Rickville. I guess this is Rickville and this is Parnack. Okay, so I guess if you don't find the poison fog on your own, you can use the bells to direct you.
Those poor villagers. What is this?
A village of tragedy. I have no idea what it is. Bernard. Who is Bernard? And why do I care? Okay, he's in the mage tower, so I have no way of getting over there. Okay, let's do all of the quests to persuade the villagers or to persuade Garrick to give us food for the refugees. I'm not doing any more side quests, or not most of them, until I do the main quest, because that's the only way you're getting access to newer troops. And also you're getting a lot of money for completing them. Okay, I'll just use the teleporter from over here. And that's kind of like the mid part of the game. From this point on, I think we're entering kind of like the end game or the last parts of the game. I think we should be finishing the game in a few hours. Actually a lot of hours, because I'm doing everything the right way and I'm listening to every dialogue, and I'm also listening to the cutscenes. Yeah, let's return the ghost lilies to her. By the way, the skeleton we just defeated in the other episode is still in the swamps. Just, you know, sitting there like a creep.
I can smell the ghost lilies. Did you bring enough?
Yes, I think so. But I breathed in so much swamp gas, I'm not certain about anything anymore.
That's all right. It'll wear off. And for problems that don't wear off so easily. I have something left from my days in the capital, and a few other things I made myself. I hope they'll be useful for you.
Is it
The
money?
starving refugees need the village's help. All you need to do is grant your approval.
Yes, why not do a good deed? I approve. Let everybody know it.
Do a good deed after we... Yeah. Oh no, she has another quest for us.
Are you heading to the Mage's Tower? I've a request for you.
I am heading to
Sure.
the Mage's Tower, but I'm not sure I have the time to oblige you.
I understand. You have your own tasks. But is there any way you could check something for me? I'm worried about my niece.
Is something wrong?
Her name's Yvonne. I haven't seen her for 10 days now. She said she was heading to the tower to meet a friend. Of course, she's an adult now, but I'm still worried.
Of course I'll do this for you.
The dialogue doesn't make any sense. So first of all we were joking, then she was serious to do a good deed. We did a quest for her to give us the approval to do a good deed. And then she gives us another quest. And we are saying, no, I don't have time. And then she says, of course I'll do this for you. I have a suspicion the developers had no idea what they're... the voice actors have had no idea what voices they were recording or what voice lines they were recording. That doll is actually cute. Kind of like a little collectible traditional doll. Wise woman's house. Oh come on, can I give her a... We know how her name is. Oh man, these developers, I think they rushed the game too much. We know her name, we could call it Agata's house. Or whatever her name is. Okay, let's see what we need to convince the other people. That's a little later. Well, looks like I'm missing one. A trapper, okay. I guess we just have to take the artifact from Lobo the wolf. I don't know, I just have to start doing the quests the right way to get access to more bonuses, otherwise I'll never get stronger using my skills. I miss the days where games were actually fun and interesting. I guess we can still replay them, but we also need some newer ones. We cannot play the same games 1,000,000 times. Okay, that's actually a nice fog effect over there. Now, before I ask her anything, do you have some scrolls for me? Oh. I've actually seen a little house, and those are red peppers or red... Those are mushrooms.
If your horse is sick, I'm afraid I cannot help you right now. My powers have grown too weak.
Are you a mage or a witch?
I think she's a
I follow the path
witch.
of the elven druids. I care for the living creatures of the forest, but the source of my power, the thousand-year oak, is suffering. An unknown disease eats away at it from within.
Is this oak really 1,000 years old? Maybe its time has come.
No, it's something else entirely. Some filth. My strength has abandoned me. I cannot commune with nature anymore. Dark, empty thoughts are haunting me, and I feel like a stranger here in my own woods.
I don't think I want to examine the oak, but okay.
It looks like a riddle.
I don't know, I hoped it would look like a quest. Okay, so that's all we have. Oh, okay. I was expecting some treasure, but looks like this one is very well hidden. Hey, is it above me? Okay, that's actually a lot of gold. Now we can do the quest. Okay, Oak, what is your problem? Talk to me. I want to hear all of your problems from 1000 years ago. Yeah. It's so simple, you only need to look at the symbols, okay? Okay.
Oh, I'll have to start over.
Puzzles. Okay, let's look at them like this.
Oops, I made a mistake.
But why? That was the order. The order it showed me.
Oh, I'll have to start over.
Maybe it's the other way around. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to mess around with the game. I
must be doing something wrong.
I care so little about these puzzles, especially their design. I mean, it sings you a song, you look at the things, they light up, and that's not the right order.
I should probably try something else. Oh, I'll have to start over.
Okay, we have 9 combinations. Let's do this the funny way.
I must be doing something wrong.
Yes, I don't care enough.
Oops, I made a mistake.
Again, we made a mistake. Easy now, don't hit your head against the stones. Let me guess, we get teleported inside and we have to battle something. Oh man, that's so... But first we have to speak to a skeleton. Because that's how we do it. We speak to skeletons and then we fight something. Oh, okay, this is a weak enemy, but again, it's kind of hard. So we have the discount dogs, we have the discount zombie pijotos. Hollow giants, which are kind of like trolls. Actually, they're exactly like stone skin trolls. They reused the same model from the stone skin trolls, only they added a lot of weird hair on them. The Blight. Melee fighter, of course, is a giant because he's a troll. Regeneration because he has exactly the same attribute as a troll. Ferocious. Horrifying. What was the budget for this game? Because it seems very little was actually invested into the game itself. Look at how how beautiful the arena is for the game. For the combat, I mean. Nothing in the background. This is so scary and spooky and strange, and the lighting is unnatural over here. And then you just have the discount human zombies, which are basically like normal humans, discount dogs. And then you have the discount stone skin troll, which is exactly like the stone skin troll. I don't know, this game could have been something much more better and much more different. Instead, it's probably the most generic game that came out this year. And that's actually saying something about games in general. Okay, let's fight or let's duel. Yes, you are the greatest champions of the world. How can they taunt hollow giants or hollow void ones, or what are they called, the void ones? How can they make them attack each other? They are basically whatever. Okay. Oh, it was a critical hit. Now you guys are doing okay. Don't move. Actually forgot to upgrade their damage or buff them. Okay, so let's kill one of the giants because those are probably the only thing that can damage us. Killing and burning, not a problem. This time should have used the pierce armor skill on them. That hurt them very much. The clay golem was starting to look very weak. Bye. I guess they can try to fight the golems again. Okay, Oak, don't worry, we'll kill the things that are corrupting you. I guess that was tasty meat for them. Another thing I noticed is that since there are so few enemies in the game, or actually units in the game, they could have changed their animation. If he's shooting at something far away, it should be an arcing shot. If he's shooting at something close to him, it should be a straight shot. How much experience did I get for this battle? Ah, don't care. Okay, now the oak is saved. And all we needed to do is sing a little song and just incinerate a few a few corrupted void creatures or whatever they are. The magic oak achievement. Do I have extra swordsman with me? No, but I have crossbowmen with me. I guess we have filled out the crossbowmen and the swordsman line, so now we have to search for replacements for them.
The oak is healed. You are clearly no stranger to the harmony of nature.
Just carry a
The
big
Druidic
sword.
teachings are all about mending the broken.
I wish that everything broken could become whole again.
This oak means a lot to me. I can't wait to begin meditating again. I am deeply in your debt, Wanderer.
Will you reconcile with your brother now?
I have given it much thought. I've been very irritable lately, and perhaps unreasonable. Because of the oak. Because of everything. But how he has chosen to live his life, I cannot accept it.
Okay,
Here
Augusta.
in this forest, my heart is alive. It would die in the village.
Why won't you reconcile with Edgar? Give the totem back and forget about the argument.
All right. After all, you helped me save the source of my
That was
power.
enough?
I will
All
set our
right.
differences aside. Bring this stick to my brother. And one more thing. Please don't tell him about any of this.
Okay, we'll not tell him that you're a witch. Hey, she said a stick, and she gave us a walnut seed. Oh, what? It's a legendary item, arcane knowledge and health. Well... I guess the medal will be better. I guess this is more expensive, so health, 10 health per unit, but that's not a lot. That's basically 100 health per stack, which is not saying a lot. Arcane knowledge, is that the mana? Yes, that's the mana. Yeah, let's get that one.
What exactly happened from the soil? Its roots strive for the world's light, which grants life and strength. It cannot be afflicted by anything so...
Okay, we healed it. Calm down, lady. Okay, now what? Take the totem. I have to take the totem. Wow. I guess it's a stick. It's just a stick, don't worry about it, guys. Eh. So wait, how am I supposed to convince the last one, the... Smith? I don't know, let's just return the staff, return the slab, return...
Oh, I'll tell you.
And then we'll think more about it.
I brought your totem, Master Trapper.
Oh, thank you. I never liked that wolf of hers. It refused to be tamed. But I'm afraid Arrow will come to hate me now.
Oh no! Arrow helped me find another way. Arugasta helped me perform a druidic ritual. It was so very beautiful. The wolf is alive and well.
No one was harmed? Incredible. Does that mean Arrow is ready to forgive me?
I tried to persuade her, I really did, but it was no use. She despises what you do.
I see. I just hope... I still hope I can reconcile with my sister one day.
Such a weird dialogue. I mean, he's a trapper. He can change his job. That's an eagle? That's an eagle that kills people and eats their hearts out and he trapped it in a cage. Oh, come on, game. Really? Those are eagles, yeah. I guess he has the flaming eagles for us since he's the animal trapper. Oh, he also has Gryphons. Oh, that's so cute. I guess this is where you recruit Gryphons and bears and other animals. Yeah, I'm not sure about the quest decisions. I'm not going to replay the whole game just to get access to other stuff.
How do you like that wonderful fresh bread from our kitchen?
House skulls. I guess they're the strongest units, so let's compare them with the swordsmen. Remember, they're ranked up, so they have slightly better stats, but as you can see, it's roughly the same stats, only they have better abilities. And that's the way the game is balanced. Tier 2 versus Tier 3. Someone said that the tiers are much more different than each other, but look at this. It's the same damage, they are ranked, rank 3, that's why they do a little more damage. They have a little more health. It's just a little puzzle for you to solve. You have leveled up. You have more leadership. What troop will you choose to use from now on? This one or this one?
At least he pays.
Aglaia approves of sending the grain. I'd like to know what you have to say.
Well, yes, of course. I'll always support a kind deed.
I'm advocating for the people who fled the Mage Factory.
As if we don't have enough problems of our own.
Garrick, the healer, and the blacksmith have all voiced their support for shipping grain to the refugees.
Have they now? All in favor, are they? Well, I guess I am too. Let's feed these unfortunates. Cost be damned. Tell Garrick to load up the cart.
Wait, so why did they make me have 3 people to convince to give food if we only had to convince 2 of them? What? This game is insane. I mean, that was an additional quest. That was a quest for the witch, and it's kind of like
Well, what is it?
the developers forgot what they were doing with the quest. I thought I had to convince 3 people, but it's actually 2 people.
For I haven't any shoes. Anyone can tread on a peasant's toes. Bare toes. For I haven't any shoes. Anyone can tread on a peasant's toes. Bare toes. For I haven't any shoes. Anyone can tread on a peasant's toes. Bare toes. For I haven't any shoes. Please, will you let me pass?
As if every family in Flock.
Okay, again, I don't know, this game is a Frankenstein's monster. It's just patched up together from other dialogues. She has shoes, but that's a very sad
You've got some
line.
fine folk in your village. No one said
They
no.
all said no.
There are no bad people in our village. We'll get those refugees fed after all. Soon their bellies will be bloated with wholesome food instead of malnutrition. We don't need a cart. I made arrangements with a trusted contact outside Marcella. I'll send him a message and he'll get the victuals to you in due course. Meanwhile, let's talk about how the refugees are going to repay us.
So your assistance wasn't charity after all.
Order is order. Let them fix our mill, and Kamos can always use some extra hammering at his smithy. That way they won't be parasites, but working people just like us.
It boggles the mind that they chose to say it like that. Okay. I guess the game wanted to be very political about certain things, but they kind of forgot in the meantime what they're doing, and they just said, hey, this is the game, it's enough, we have enough. Push it out of the window, and it crashed in our heads. Okay, I guess that's all I wanted to do today in the video. I mean, I do have to go back and recruit another swordsman. Okay, let's finally feed the refugees. They've been waiting for probably weeks for us to feed them at this point. And we'll also get information about the Titus God. Yeah. Goodbye, birds. Bread!
From Garrick.
Wonderful!
Your brother was a big help. We finally have enough food for everyone.
Yeah, Merch is actually one of the NPCs I like.
Why did you...
Gandalf?
Mr. Garrick sends words of brotherly sympathy. Has the food shipment arrived yet?
Yes,
Oh, man.
we have plenty of food now. I cannot even fathom how to properly thank you for your help. Luckily, my little Willie came to my aid.
Willie? What a great name. I can't wait to see what he's prepared for me.
The other day, Willie was digging for worms by the river when he chanced upon an ancient ring. After I washed away the dirt, it turned out to be quite a thing of beauty. Please accept it as a token of our gratitude. Oh, and the refugees discovered something interesting over across the fields.
Do you
Would
see,
you mind
do you
taking
see
a
the
look?
mosquitoes near our helmet? That's actually... It's actually impressive. Wait. What is that ring of great beauty? Oh. The Guardian's ring. Morale +1 to power units. I guess I'll check the critical. I'll still keep the critical hits. Okay, let's get the info.
Mercia's brother Garrick has offered to send bread and find you employment. What do you say?
It's time for me to go. There's no reason for me to stay here anymore.
You promised to tell me about the Montpetri disaster. Don't tell me you've forgotten.
Yes, I must tell you. It's just that my missus... But what do you care about her, right? Let's get straight to the meat of the matter. I'll tell you everything I saw myself and heard from others. But don't get your hopes up. I don't know who made it happen, nor why. Still, I can tell you about one of the culprits. Listen. The guards often let outsiders in for a fee. There were visitors that night, too. Ulagi knows what they were doing there, but it seems there was some kind of explosion. The way to the main gate was blocked. We were attacked by, I don't know, monsters. I never saw anything like them before. It was a massacre. Fortunately, I knew where to run. I managed to save myself and the others.
Thank you for telling me. But what can I do about it now?
Find Titus, a centurion from the mage factory. I'm sure that blackguard knows far more than I do. I know not who he answers to, nor who paid him. But when everyone bolted for the gates, neither Titus nor his guards were there. He left everyone behind to be torn apart. He knew what was going to happen, and fled. It's his fault.
Maybe he was merely frightened, like you were.
Yes, I ran. While my wife stayed there in the magic shop. She was on the night shift, you see, while I slept. I left her. Not a day, not an hour has passed that I do not think about her. But while we wandered, all these people needed my help. I couldn't leave them either. But now I'm going back to find her. And no quarantine will keep me away. Mark my words.
So, what points did we get? Did we get? Yeah, we got other points. Finally, one more. Okay, so we have enough for this one. A lot of leadership. Healing, I don't care about that so much. I guess I'm going for the experience because I want to level up a lot faster. It's not going to be a lot faster, but at least it will be helpful. So some of the refugees left the camp.
Why did you...
Do.
Oh, he's on the other side.
Who brought us bread? May Eliu protect.
I've been thinking, how can I repay you for your help? We have nothing.
Don't worry. I wasn't expecting a reward.
Still, I do have an idea. I found a place not many know about. Until recently, I thought it was just a rumor. And then I found it. It's a mysterious dungeon filled with magic, treasure, artifacts, and such things.
You speak as though you've seen it personally.
Well, no, I haven't actually seen it. I'm smart enough to stay away from danger. There's this spook at the entrance. Terrifying. Like a guard dog. He frightens everyone who tries to enter. But why guard an empty dungeon? There must be something valuable inside.
And where is this dungeon? Did you memorize the location?
I'll show you on the map.
Memorize
It's
the
not far.
location.
Maybe there'll be some magic that'll help restore the mage factories. That'd be great. By the way, there are rumors that Bludgeon already sent his boys in there, led by a certain Lucky. Be careful.
Yeah, the way they speak is sometimes a little weird. That looks like a huge area. Okay, so they cancelled our quest for Bludgeon. I guess that's kind of like the end of the episode for today. I'll just go over there and see if I can enter the dungeon. A bear challenges me to Mortal Kombat? But why? What did I ever do to them? I don't think some battles make sense. Careful, don't read my eyes. This would probably be a slightly weak. Oh, it's actually going to be a little harder because they have 6 wolves, 3 eagles, 6 animals and 2 ancient bears. So they're... I don't get it. Why are they only tier 2? Did they forget what they are doing? Because 1k 1k HP. Okay, the Facebook me. Okay. They should have just added 1000. This makes them look very, very superficial. 1k. It's like they are typing in the Facebook chat. Or the Facebook, posting a Facebook. So the ancient bears are supposed to be tier 4 at least. But apparently they are tier 2 and they have 1000 hit points and they do this much damage and they need 2000. Wild. Bleeding. Yeah, to be honest, without attack and defense, it doesn't matter how much HP they have, it doesn't matter anything. They just don't have enough stats to resist being attacked by smaller units or a lot of smaller units. So that's why the game doesn't make sense or the combat doesn't make sense. Because without the basic attack and defense, to actually balance them out versus lower tier units, it doesn't really matter what tier they are, it doesn't really matter how much HP they have. If they cannot take hits, they are basically lower tier. Enraged. Well, I guess this is a buff now. It's no longer triggered when it gets the tag like in the Crossworlds bears. Anyway, that's a lot of mistakes they made with the game, and yeah, they wanted to port the game over, but they made so many mistakes. See you next time. Bye.